Hello Gemini, welcome into your spiritual pathway reading. My readings are based on getting you in touch with your soul versus the lower human part of you, and we're just going to see where your energies are at. My channel's all about us creating our own reality, realizing how powerful we are and how powerful our minds are. So I'm going to start off with the oracle cards, and then we're going to look into messages from your spirit guides, from your soul, from your higher self, and see what flows out. So I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so we've got truth be told. We've got why. And we've got chaos and conflict. Okay, let's have a look at the next oracle. May the setting sun remind me of all I have accomplished in my day. So I'm getting the vibe here that you've had so much going on in your life that you really have got to the point where you've just got to really prioritize what you focus on at the moment, because whatever you focus on you get more of in your life. It's the law of attraction, it's the universal laws of our universe. So I feel like there's something threatening to kind of pull your focus from a manifestational positioning into creating more chaos and conflict. If you keep focusing on something you can't fix, it's going to keep creating more of that in your reality. So there's a strong message here of you letting things go when you don't know why something's happened, and I feel like there's a lot of confusion here, but we're going to look into this. Truth be told is calling out to me. So perhaps someone has a viewpoint on you that you don't like, or maybe you have a viewpoint on someone else that you don't like. Maybe you've seen something about them that you don't like, but I feel like there's a lot of confusion here that you need to purify. We've got cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force, and we've got your hard work is paying off. So I feel like Spirit's advice here is for you to focus on all the small achievements you make in your daily life, and get yourself out of being distracted by whatever things you cannot solve right now or you can't figure out right now. Okay, we've got the devil here showing up. We've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's a real sense of you having to move on from something without really knowing why it happened or what the deeper meaning is right now. We've got the Moon card. Some things aren't meant for you to know, okay? We've got the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so there is a final ending here that's taken place, and I feel like it was inevitable. I feel like the alchemy between you and maybe it was a workplace, maybe it was someone you were with in a relationship, but I feel like it was always destined to get to this Ten of Swords positioning. Ten of Swords is what happens on our timeline when we haven't balanced out the right alchemy, especially in relationships. If we go into a relationship with the wrong alchemy at play, so not enough heart, not enough spiritual power, if we go into it thinking too much, okay, being too 3D minded, it will always end in a Ten of Swords. And it's not to punish us, it's not to, make us feel like we've done something wrong, but rather to teach us more about the alchemy of life. And, I feel like you have to find your own whys, you have to find your own truth, and you have to find accomplishment where you can right now. Show me more. Your soul is definitely moving forward, okay? And I feel like you're leaving behind certain aspects of maybe yourself that pulled in some sort of devil energy, okay, because everything's magnetism. Yeah, we've got the Empress and the Fool. So Spirit's really encouraging you to move out of any confusing situations here. You might feel like you're jumping out of the frying pan into the fire with the devil and the moon right here, because you don't know what's going to come, and maybe you fear that there's chaos and conflict. But we've got the Fool here and we've got the Empress, so I feel like you are going to a much more comforting place, okay? And I feel like you're going to realize how certain energies on our part through our consciousness pull in certain situations. So Spirit's saying this isn't about blame, this is about alchemy. This is about us realizing when we get to that Ten of Swords positioning in life, it's letting us know this is what you alchemized, this is what you created. You're showing up here with the Lovers, so I do feel like there was a relationship that didn't go your way, that didn't feel quite right, that still sort of lingers in your psyche. And maybe you feel like you want to tell your truth to someone. Maybe you feel like there's something you need to release here from yourself by saying it out loud, you know. We've got the moon again here. So again, a lot of mystery surrounding a certain situation in your life. We've got the 8 of Swords here. Again, lots of sword energy, which I feel like, okay, we just had the four of Pentacles popping out. Yeah, 8 of Swords to the 8 of Cups. This is something you just kind of have to let the wheel turn on. You have to embrace the newness, and you have to embrace, you know, the things you cannot change. You have to accept that you can't change them. And accept that when the universe shows you what you created, you've got to accept that that's what you created. If you want to be a manifester of your own reality, if you want to have any semblance of control over the creation of your life, then you need to take the signs from the universe, okay? Everything we conjure up for a reason. We've got the Hunter of Dreams, we've got the Journeyer here. So yeah, Spirit's really encouraging you to step out on a new journey. We've got the Spirit of Wisdom on the bottom of the deck. So you are being guided here. You're being guided away from toxic situations, toxic people, people that just didn't work for you, okay? And again, Spirit's emphasizing it's not about demonizing anyone, but it's about knowing where you stand energetically, knowing what you created. There's a lot of tenderness with this Empress card. So Spirit wants you to focus on the positive things moving forward. And focus on the things you accomplish on a daily basis, okay? Let me pull some. I feel like you've got anxiety because you don't know where you're going. It's like you've left something behind, but you don't quite know where you're going. And Spirit's encouraging you to use this as an adventure. Use it as a chance to completely wipe the slate clean, okay? To know that you've got a lot of spiritual support in non-physical. And to really embrace the fact that, you know what, a bit of nervousness is sometimes good because it shows you you're alive and it shows you that, you know, you can feel. And I feel like you're moving off to, you know, your 9th cup, okay? South node's coming out here. So you might want to look into the North node and the South node and make sure that you're actually on your pathway and not falling back into the comforts of your South node. We've got Miracle coming out. So expect miracles when you fully release what you can't change, the things you can't figure out. Taurus energy might be relevant. So you might want to look into your life in the sense of, you might want to bring yourself more comforting things. You might want to focus on being cushy, being really cozy in the home, and making sure you've got your little luxuries that make you feel good while you're feeling a bit vulnerable, a bit anxious, not knowing where you're going to be going. Spirit's saying, you know, really allow yourself to embrace this unknown. All right, let the fear be your friend, because it can turn into excitement whenever you want it to. It can turn into something really visceral, and you know, fear can turn to excitement so quickly. You wonder how you could have ever been fearful. Okay, show me more for this moon card. 4 of Wands. So that's good. It's almost like you can feel something good over the horizon. 8 of Swords on the 8 of Swords. Okay. And the Victory. Okay, so walking away is the most positive thing you can do. Okay, there's this real need though for you to purify, for you to give yourself comfort, for you to really find the wisdom where you can when it comes to this conflict situation. Now it's funny, we've got number 33 on the Chaos and Conflict card. 33 is a big master number. So I don't know if you are 33 or you've been through a big initiation, a big trial, but you're moving forward in the right direction. Your hard work's paying off. We've got the Sun card and the Chariot coming out underneath. So really the fear is an illusion, okay? And Spirit's advising you to turn it completely into power, turn it into excitement, turn it into a zest for the unknown, turn it into a lust for life. I feel like the hardest part's over. 10 of Swords. I'm going to clarify this. This Lover's card is calling out to me here. It's almost like you just want a bit of nurturing right now. And I see that coming in for you. Yeah, the Sun card. Something got illuminated in a situation, or this could be your pathway being illuminated, okay? Maybe someone told you something here. Maybe you didn't like it at the time, but at least it told you where you stand. At least it freed you, right? There's something here about you being freed by something someone did or said. Justice, the Empress. So yeah, you need to really nurture yourself at the moment to balance yourself out. And we've got the Page of Wands on the Fool, which is beautiful. Something you've been working at, okay? 9 of Wands is a long pathway. You're almost at the point where you've learned a big major life lesson, something your soul's going to take with it for the rest of eternity. And I feel like, again, there's this real sense for you of, hang on, there's this real sense of you finding comfort with the Taurus energy showing up, the Empress, Libra energy. Something's really balanced out in your life, and I feel like it's only going to lead you to victory. Your pathway has been made clear to you. So I feel like you should embrace that. We've got the Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords, with the Wheel on the bottom of this deck, with the 9 of Cups, with the Hierophant. Okay, so this is an adventure for you. This is something that had to happen, I feel, to clear things up for you. But with the Moon twice, you're just going to have to venture into the unknown with courage, with excitement, knowing that you create your own reality, knowing that, you know, your dreams are what are going to give you power right now. Be in your daydreams. Think the highest vibrational thoughts you possibly can, and it will start to move the wheel in a way that is to your benefit, okay? Lots of major arcana energy here. Yeah, something had to happen the way it did to balance you out, to remind you who you are, to illuminate the pathway. 4 of Wands. There's this emphasis here on you knowing where you belong or taking comfort in whatever home comforts you've got. Okay, so look after yourself, Gemini. Make sure you get good food, good sleep. Make sure you comfort yourself and mother yourself, because you've got a big journey coming up. And I feel like you're going to recharge your chakra system, and you're going to be off really quickly, hunting a new dream, okay, feeling empowered even in the unknown. And that's when you're going to get your breakthroughs. That's when you're going to find that the universe conspires to give you everything you want, or to line you up with what you have planned for yourself, because we do truly create our own realities. There's something about the consciousness here needing to be balanced out and needing to know where it stands. We've got Messenger here. So I feel like this is your spirit guides trying to get through to you, okay? And it's very subtle, yeah, faithfulness. Your spirit guides are there for you, waiting for you to connect with them, waiting for you to ask them for some enlightenment, and waiting for you to see things from the bigger picture. So when you contact your spirit guides, you can do it during meditation, but you've got to give the free will command. They can't interfere with your free will. So you've got to sit in meditation, close your eyes, and ask for your guides to be pulled into you, okay? And you will feel energies around you. It's very subtle, but that's what the spirit world is. When it comes to them getting through to us in the 3D, they're very subtle. So you have to trust the energies that you feel. Don't look for anything outside of yourself for confirmation when you're talking to your guides. It's a very personal relationship, and I feel like they're with you all the way. They're trying to guide you to victory here. You know, really trying to help you through this anxious period. We've got the 8 of Swords on top of the 8 of Swords. So there's a lot of thinking you're doing, Gemini, at the moment. But I feel like Spirit wants you to see the bigger picture. They want you to see that, you know, whatever's gone on has gone on, but it's put you on the right pathway. Great need for you to cleanse. Okay, again, the chakra systems might need to be completely cleansed, ready for this fresh and exciting journey that I feel like you've got coming up. All right, we're infinite beings, okay, and really what tarot teaches us is how to create our own reality. So we've got to have the capacity to be able to refresh ourselves no matter what happens, and that's when you really become a master alchemist. It's when you learn to bounce back. It's all about that bounce back, Gemini. And I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like you're doing really well. I feel like you've got past a big karmic issue in your life, and now it's into the unknown. Show me the 6 of Swords. Show me the 6 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay. So either you cut someone off, or they cut you off, or there's been a cutting, a severing. And you may still feel a bit of confusion, but look, we've got the Star card, so there is guidance, even when things feel really obscure, even when things feel really like, you know, you don't know whether you're coming or going. Look at this, we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups showing up for you. But you've got to find this Ace of Cups, okay? You've got to feel the love within yourself if you want to pull it onto your timeline. The universe doesn't accept any, you know, shortcuts. You know, there's no tricking the universe. You have to literally activate your heart chakra, find peace, balance, serenity, find that happy frame of mind within you, and then it must join you in your reality, okay? But you need to conjure it up. It's your responsibility. It's our responsibility to create our reality. So I'm a tarot reader with a difference, because I really want you guys to realize how powerful you are, to realize that you create your own reality, to realize that you're infinite, and to get out of that lower human energy that is always looking for something outside of itself to comfort or guide. And I know we all need guidance, right? I'm doing a tarot channel, of course, but I want to guide you to guiding yourself, all right? I watch tarot too, but I don't let myself indulge too much in, you know, that inner child in me, okay? Because ultimately we have to be able to rely on ourselves. And, you know, the lessons we learn when we do learn to rely on ourselves, they make us sovereign beings. They make us so much more pleasant to be around other people. We're not pulling things from others when we're in our sovereignty. We just join others because we want to co-create in a beautiful way, rather than relying on them to comfort us or give us things that they might not even have the energy to give, you know? So this is about you being the toughest, highest vibrational version of yourself, not needing necessarily answers, you know, not needing anything to even make sense, but just knowing, you know what, I'm going to balance myself out, I'm going to find my sovereignty, and I'm going to create these miracles because I am that powerful. I am a portion of God, and I know I can create whatever I want, and I literally have that power of mind, okay? So I hope this has helped, Gemini, okay? Remember, you are truly your higher self, the soul, the part of us that lives on. That's what I'm trying to help people get into the driving seat of their being, okay? Because we've all got that human side of us that, you know, it's subject to a lot of human things, all right? The flesh is weak, but the soul is strong. So you're strengthening up here, Gemini, looking really good for you. Victory, you remember that. You create your own reality. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting back into the swing of things really, really soon. Finding that soul tribe and finding that self-love in yourself, okay? You are worthy, you are valuable, you are loved.